distribution, multiply to each term in the other parentheses. I don't feel like writing that out, okay? The box method, you kind of already did the other day. It's just the area method where you find the area of each box by doing length times width. So for example, this box over here represents x plus 2 times x plus 3. Like so. That's what that is. So option 1, option 2, either one of these is great. Just make sure when you're done multiplying that you combine like terms if you can. On the first example, I will show you both methods. I would appreciate it if you would write both down and then hereafter choose whatever you prefer. I'm going to start with distribution. Okay, I'll try and color code it for you. First thing, I'm going to distribute 3x. 3x times x. Remember, you have an exponent of 1 here. Add your exponents. It's 3x to what power? Second, 2. And then 3x times 2, 6x. So you're doing distribution just like you did yesterday, but not to the negative 4. So only distributing to what's in the other parentheses. Okay, so you distributed 3x. Done. That was the first terms and the outer terms. Now we do inner. We distribute negative 4 to x, which is negative 4x. And then negative 4 times 2, negative 8. You're multiplying. Remember, when you have parentheses side by side like this, it represents multiplication. Because you're in Algebra 1, you know when you see like terms and you can combine them, you should. 3x squared plus, add them up, to be 2x minus 8. That's it. You have two binomials multiplied together, so that means that you'll have a 2 by 2 box, because they both have two terms. Up here, I can put 3x and negative 4. Down here, x and positive 2. I want you to go ahead and at least pay attention to this method. Decide if you like it. I would even recommend you write it down just in case for the future. And then you would multiply just like we did when we distributed. This would be 3x squared, negative 4x, 6x, and negative 8. You still have to show me that you need to combine like terms, and you can't leave your answer in boxes and be like, Ms. Brandt, there it is. That's the polynomial. What? That's not how you write polynomials, in boxes. You got to give me the final answer, please. So these two are like terms. You got to combine them and then write your polynomial. 3x squared plus 2x minus 8 after you combine your like terms. That's your final answer. Those are your two methods. Either distribute twice or draw boxes. Whatever works for you is great. Do what makes sense for you. Good? Good. Next one. So if I distribute, I start by multiplying 2p squared. Which gets you 4p to the third. Because you're adding your exponents. And negative 10p squared. Then you distribute 3 and get 6p and negative 15. You do not have any like terms, so you're done. So binomial first, 2x minus 7. Second, the trinomial. It's the exact same thing. It's just a little bit easier if you flip the order. If you want to do this with distribution, watch. you would just do the same thing, but instead of multiplying 2 times, do it 3 times. So it would be 2x times 1, 2, 3 terms. And then again with -7, which is easiest to do if you do it like below. Oops. If you want to do it that way, then go right ahead. I am not. I'm going to do the box method. You have a 2 by 3 box. So you're multiplying 6 times, you'll have 6 boxes. If you want to distribute, go ahead. But I think for most of us, this way will help. You got 2x and -7. That's the binomial. The trinomial, write it up top because it's 3 boxes. And then you just multiply length times width for each box, just like you did the other day. 6x to the third, 2x squared, -10x. And then repeat that with -7. It in a box, mark it somehow. Let's see. These two are like terms. I'm going to circle those and then I'll box the other ones, -7x and -10x. You need to combine them and then write your answer in standard form, highest exponents to lowest exponents. So it'd be 6x to the third minus 19x squared. -10 minus 7 is -17x, and then plus 35. Has to be in standard form. That's wonderful, except it's incorrect. So if you need to put like a slash through the equal sign here, this is wrong. Bad. Do not do this, because if you do, a puppy dies. Look how cute he is. This is x plus 8 twice. So you rewrite it, or I'll write it below. X plus 8 times another x plus 8. No puppies were killed in this process because it's 2 of these, and it is not x squared plus 64. You got to write it out twice because there's 2 of them, and then choose your method right now and multiply. You could do distribution like this, or you could do boxes. Likewise, down here, 2 of those parentheses. These last 2 examples, you're going to try on your own. Go. I want you to go ahead and do both of them. Make sure you combine like terms. Your answer to the first one is on the board when you're done. Make sure you combine like terms. You got 2 8x's.
2x. You just keep it the same. X third. Yeah, you just keep that the same. Doesn't that be 1? Yeah. 16x. But they both have the exponents.
No, they don't. 16x.
Yeah, super good. Super good. Wait, doesn't the 8x have a 1 for next one?
Yeah, but when you
It does,
combine
but you don't need it.
The variable stays the same. I'm trying to be very positive and helpful right now.
That's good.
Did you hear what you just said, Miss Bryant?